everyone, my name is Hannah Owopetu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'll be discussing how I transitioned from managing ordinary projects into information technology, that's IT project management. I think around 2022, I began to feel the need to just understand that world of information technology, transition into tech, and just begin to manage projects in information technology, right? And the first thing I did was to research the skills that I needed to go from here, from where I was to where I needed to be. And one prominent skill that just kept reoccurring was understanding agile methodology. After understanding that agile methodology, I knew that I needed to take some sort of training or knowledge in Scrum specifically. Scrum is an aspect of agile project management methodology. And to that end, I took a course, I think from Scrum Study, if I'm not mistaken, on fundamentals of Scrum and all of that. And when I was done with that, that gave me a base understanding of what Scrum was about, how that could be applied into project management and all of that. And then I went on to do a certification in Scrum, which was from Scrum Institute. And after that certification, I knew that the next step for me was to find an avenue to, apply all of this knowledge that I learned in Agile and also in Scrum. So I began to actively look out for opportunities in IT project management. And so started applying to jobs and all of that. And specifically, I would only apply to jobs that had to do with information technology. If it had nothing to do with IT project management, I wasn't applying to them because I wanted to be very intentional about that decision. And so fast forward to, I think I became pregnant for my son in the year 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2022, sorry. And then I was concerned about the fact that I was expecting, right? Okay, I'm pregnant. Who would employ me? Find out that I'm pregnant. Would that not be, a disadvantage? And also, I mean, to be fair on the organizations as well, right? It can be a little tricky when a project manager rather, exits a project in the middle of, execution and all of that. It can set the project back. And so I spoke with family and friends, and a friend of mine specifically encouraged me to still apply. I mean, what do I lose, right? Just apply that, and that some organizations wouldn't even care whether or not I was pregnant anyway. So in 2023, I began to apply, and I think I had my son in July, right? I applied in that same month, July. That was 2 weeks before I had him, and to my surprise, 2 weeks after giving birth to my son, I got a message to take an assessment. I'd applied for a role in information technology. Now, when I'm applying for jobs, I try not to overthink it and to put my mind in it so that I don't get disappointed. So when I applied, I didn't think much of it. I didn't think I was going to get called and all that, but I did it anyways. And so I was asked to take an assessment, and I was on maternity leave at the time, right? So I was wondering, should I take the assessment? Okay, what will they ask me to resume? I was telling myself, what will they ask me to resume? What am I going to do? My son was still young and all of that. I was just like, don't worry about it, right? When you get to that bridge of whether or not you resume immediately or not, you will cross it, right? And as God will have it, I took the assessment. I did well in the assessment, and I went on to the next stage. Now, the entire recruitment process from when I applied to when I finally got the job was, I think, say July, okay, ending of July, right? So let's just say August, September, October. And then I got the offer, I think, in November of that same year. Now, the recruitment process was ongoing, and I think I finished that before hearing from them, anyways, before getting the offer. At the time, I was to resume at work. So I resumed back at work in October of 2023, and I got the offer in November, right? And I was asked to resume in December. Now, from the time I resumed from maternity leave to when I got the offer was about, I think, 6 weeks, right? It was a 6 week period. And so I had to turn in my resignation in my current place of work at the time. And I went on to resume in this new place to manage IT projects. Now it's been a year and 4 months, right, since I resumed, and it's been such a wonderful experience for me. I've learned so much. I've grown so much in my project management skills, in handling stakeholders, in communicating, in just all round, even in my career. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity. I'm also thankful for courage to be able to, just take the bull by the horn, right? Imagine being 9 months pregnant and applying for a job. It was a session of what do I stand to lose, right? It wasn't worth it. I'll go my stomach and then I'll go for the interview. I didn't think much of it anyways. And so I'm sharing this story to just encourage anyone out there that don't overthink some of the things that you want to do, right? If you have that job you want to apply, rather than thinking, oh my God, I don't have all the experience, it's not the right time, just apply, right? You may not even get it. So if you don't even get it, what are you going to do, right? You wish you had applied and just went through the experience in whether or not you get it. And what if you now get it, right? It means that, you know, all of your fears, all of the things that you overthought, were thinking, how am I going to do this? Everything will fall in place. Everything will fall in place. You'll find a way to navigate those challenges and issues. So this is me encouraging anyone out there. If you want to transition into a new career, um, just do it, right? Just do it. Go for it. I've also had several things that, I still want to do, right? That I've been sort of procrastinating and just suspending out of fear, but I would get to them very soon. So this is a video to just encourage you. In my next video, I'll share on how to transition from one career into the other. So stay tuned. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, everyone.